Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1. Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise.
Right, so a lovely Sunday morning to everyone joining us for this exciting of a contest. It's going to be an interesting fixture between Jbcn Stars versus AIS Sparks, and we are here in for an exciting game. Somik taking the guard, and he'll be in charge of conducting the first over of this contest. Right, so we have the field set in place. Ballers all warmed up, and here we go, the first delivery. Oh, that's a lovely delivery, a swing and a miss. Good start overall. JBCN United will be batting first here. Somik is coming around the wicket with the left-hander. And he's up and up for his another delivery. Here comes Somik. It's pitched up and be declared as a wide. Missed his line a little bit. Here comes Somik. Oh, that's lifted. That's lifted. The fielder is having a chase here. Long on will come into picture, and they'll only settle for a single. So first runs on the scoreboard. And fortunately, due to a technical glitch, we might not show you the scorecard yet. Here comes Somi for the fourth delivery of the first over. Brilliant start for the Parks so far, and he has glanced away to a square leg. Will be a quick single, but brilliant running between the wickets. Good coordination, good communication, and this is what is important in the early stages of the game. Good coordination between the batters and brilliant running between the wickets. You can put the bowling team, fielding team in under pressure through these singles and doubles. Not necessarily you do always have to find a rash boundary. Here comes Somik round the wicket to the left-hander. Oh, that's lifted away. That's lifted away. Might get a couple. Bit of a fumble from the fielder. Yes. Deep mid wicket. The ball chases the deep mid wicket fielder. Four runs on the board. And here comes Somik for the last delivery of the first over. What has been a brilliant over so far. Can he manage to get a wicket to his name in the first over and put the batting team under additional pressure? That's a wide, second wide of the over. And that just provides another chance sometimes to the bowler to get another wicket to bowl another delivery. And bowlers usually take a bit of a time to get his body into the right rhythm. Six runs on the board, and here comes Somik, the final delivery of the first over. That's missed time. Goes straight to the mid off. Batters look well set here. They are reading the line and length perfectly, and they're playing according to the merit of the ball. Here comes Somik. Oh, that's a lovely delivery. That just might have been a couple of centimeters away from his bells. And the batter has got lucky. A brilliant over from Somik. It's end of the first over. And Parks are JBCN United are 6 for no. Let's have a look. A lovely delivery. Just ride it on over the bells. Abhishek is the new bowler in. Akshay on strike. Abhishek a medium pace and with a short run up. Straight to the fielder at covers. What a pleasure this has been to, a lovely ground. We have a couple of ducks in the middle towards the cow corner. I mean, we can rename it as a ducks corner for this moment, for this match. Here comes Abhishek to Akshay. That was swinging away. That's a hard stroke. And that's gone into the gap. Absolutely brilliant shot. Brilliant timing. And the batters did not chase or did not run for that. Let's have a look. The time did he use the pace of the ball? It was swinging away a notch. Pure timing, pure class. Through the gaps of the cover. 10 runs on the board. And they're looking solid here. They're really looking solid here. And the batters might know this too. Akshay. Tap back to the bowler. Here comes Abhishek. Swinging away another cut shot, but a brilliant stop there. Certainly saved a boundary for his team. Single. Good running between the wickets. I really admire the running between the wickets that have been conducted here. I mean, they have stolen a couple of cheeky singles as well, and they're dealing in fours too. Manish on strike, looking in good touch. We have a third man, a point in place, catching cover in position, mid off and mid on. Here comes Abhishek to Manish. Oh, that's up in the air. Might find the fielder, and yes, he does. First wicket fallen. Abhishek gets his man, and Manish will have to take the long way back to the pavilion. Brilliant catch at long on there. This hit straight to the fielder. First wicket down for United. Let's have a look. Over pitch delivery, wanted to clear the man at the ropes, but he has hit it straight into his laps. First man down here, and the score must be 11 runs. He was looking good in touch, and unfortunately has to depart. Let's have a look. It's tossed up in the air. Fielder gets into the position early, and he places the ball in his hand. Oh, he might not return it. It's his ball now. It's his catch now. That's a brilliant moment on the field out there. Here comes the new man in. Abhishek ready with his next delivery. Oh, that's a lovely glance. Oh boy, that's a lovely glance, and that is what we're here for such classic cricketing shots. And he has played that on the first delivery. Look at the balance he has in his stance. Just pure timing. Glanced away towards fine leg, and he gets 4 runs. Samik will continue with his second over. He's bowled a brilliant over so far. What a shot that was by Ashish. Akshay on strike. He has hit it straight towards mid wicket. Will steal a single here. Pitching it up top notch a bit. Ball is swinging away. The early morning wind is providing him some assistance. Let's see if he can manage to get the ball swinging in both directions. Oh, that's a lovely flick. That's a lovely flick. And it goes straight towards the Ducks corner. They are having a good time here as well. I think they've got an additional couple of fielders there. Additional protection, so the batsman might have to be careful of it. We have scenes replicating from MCG and the Lords here at Fatima Ground. And it's a lovely sight to watch on a pleasant Sunday morning. Here comes Somik. Tap towards the fielder. It's going to be an interesting contest the way the match is turning out in the first couple of overs. We've got some patterns of absolute technical brilliance from JBCN United, and Parks are bowling with brilliant discipline. They're bowling according to the field. That's a lovely stroke. That's a shot you won't often see in a T20 match. What a shot that was from Akshay. Brilliant shot that was from Akshay. He found the empty gap between mid-off and covers brilliantly. Here comes Somi. Can he take a wicket? Can he make it come back from him? I mean, we have seen in the last couple of matches the ballers were getting hit. Oh, that's up in the air. That might be a chance. Is that a chance? No, falls safe into the no man's land. Will steal a couple. And that is what I was talking about. Even in the last couple of matches of this Dad's Premier League, we've seen the ballers were getting hit for a couple of boundaries and they were making a solid comeback with the wicket. He straightened it up a little bit. He wanted to clear the fence but lacked a bit of power, maybe mistimed it, and it rocked up in the air. Here comes Somek, ready for this final delivery of this over. Akshay looking good in touch. And onto the pads, is flicked away, might get a couple. There's a chase for the fielder at square leg. No, brilliant call, just a single. So, end of the third over. End of third over, and JBCN United are 24 for 1. Though it was hit with absolute power, he's found the fielder. Here comes Ashish on strike. Abhishek to Ashish. Oh, that's a brilliant stroke. Bit of a fumble from the fielders at the cover here. No worries at all. It was hit hard. Gets another single. Well, to stay away from the commentator's curse, but I'm personally betting on Akshay here. I mean, he has batted brilliantly with a what a progress so far. Look at that. Might get a couple there. No, he's settled there with a single. He's finding the gaps with such an ease as if there are only a couple of fielders onto the ground. Abhishek to Ashish. It's pitched up and he has tapped it back. Two deliveries remaining. Oh, lovely stroke. Lovely stroke. He might find a boundary there. Yes, he does. Brilliant shot. Just a flick of the bat. Absolute timing. He's playing on the progress of timing itself. Utilize the pace of the ball. 32 runs on the board. And here comes Abhishek for the last delivery with Ashish on strike. Tossed up a full toss. Will just get a single. He's hit it on towards mid on. Who's little bit finer there. End of 4 overs and United's 33 for 1. 4 overs gone, 32 for 1. We've seen some brilliant bowling and batting in display here. They've stick to the line and length, they've bowled with discipline, they've adhered to the field, that is most importantly. Right, we have Abhishek coming up for his third over. Facing Akshay, who's been playing with brilliant strike rate. Akshay and Ashish both. They are playing with a run rate of 8. Brilliant delivery, treated with respect. Just a taps towards mid wicket. Might get a single there. Yeah. Soumik with his third over here. He hasn't found a wicket yet. They've seen throughout the innings, Ashish have got some brilliant wrist work here in picture. Akshay on strike. That's up in the air. That's up in the air. Will it find a fielder? No, just falls short. It was a difficult moment to catch. He was running in backwards direction, might steal a couple. We've seen this a couple of times. He's got very lucky, Akshay, and he needs to convert his luck into a wonderful and a huge inning. He's proving to be an asset here. And I find there are no runs, no need for this rush shots. I mean, the runs are flowing, the scoreboard is taking off, getting singles and doubles, and you're finding boundary on just your progress of typing. That's pitched up. This is what I was talking about. Fumble from the fielder at square leg, and that might just race it for the four. No, you get a couple there. 37 for 1 after 4.3 overs. 5 runs so far from 3 deliveries. Oh, that's a bit of a fall up there, and he might have to get to his run up again. The umpire wasn't ready for that delivery. Here comes Somik. Short delivery, just falls short from the off stick there, straight towards the keeper. Here comes Somik. Can he get a wicket here? Short delivery, bit of an extra bounce, and that will clear the gap. Bit of a chase for the fielder at point, will get a couple. A bit of an anomaly shown by the pitcher. We saw this, it was the same delivery as the previous one, but this one, it just had a little bit of extra bounce and it rode on the bat with real ease. Last delivery of the fifth over coming up. Somik steaming in hot. And Akshay is looking in good touch. He stepped out, might get to cut the shot. Won't. He's followed the batter's movement and he's bowled a bit away from the body and not into the arc. Right there. So end of the fifth over and United are 39 for 1. We've got a spinner in place. Oh, shot. He's welcomed the spinner with a four. And it was a good delivery, mind you that. He's played with such an ease. What brilliant stroke making we are seeing here by Ashish. I'm in real awe of this batter. Sumiran is the bowler. These two are looking here in for a solid partnership. Change in field. We've got a square leg outside. Covers in place. A deep extra cover. Mid on and mid off. And a short fine leg. That's a good delivery and a even better leg. No need to chase that. Sumiran here has an interesting action. I mean, he reminds me kind of Varun Chakravarti and Sunil Narayan here. Oh, that's a lovely delivery coming in. And he's bowled that a little faster. So it will be really interesting to see how JBC and United deal with him towards the later phases of the game. Right, so they've got another field change here for Akshay. They've called the square leg back in and they've put the deep mid wicket out. And they've got the fine leg much wider. Here comes Sumiran. Oh, that's a good delivery. He's missed it again. Oh, that's lifted up in the air. And he'll find the gap there. The skipper specially placed the mid wicket fielder back there for that extra shot, but he couldn't do much. He finds the boundary anyways. Let's have a look. Just lifted it up. Brilliant wrist work. And it has gone all the way for a boundary. Last delivery of the power play. 48 runs on the board. Can they get a wicket here? Sumiran to Akshay. Oh, that's a lovely delivery. It's bowled that a quicker one. And that will be the end of the first power play. And GBCN United are 48 for 1 after 6 overs. Let's have a look at the first boundary of the inning of this over. Brilliant wrist work here. 48 for 1 after the end of 6th over. Now the fielding restrictions are lifted and the fielding team can have a maximum of 5 players outside the 30-yard ring. They've got a square leg, they've got a deep mid wicket, long on, long off, and an extra cover. So quite orthodox fielding here, field position here. And we have another spinner in play. Azaz is a new bowler in. Ashish, 17 of 10. Here comes Azaz. Folded a bit outside away from the body, and the umpire will signal a wide. And he'll have to bowl that again. Here comes Azaz. That's up in the air. No, it's a tap shot there. No. Oh no. What a soft dismissal. What a soft dismissal for such a lovely batter. He was looking in good touch and Azaz with a wicket on the first delivery. Let's have a look here. He's pulled that in position. Oh, he missed that on timing. Hit it straight back towards the bowler, and he's going to regret that. He's looking in good touch, well settled, and Ashish will have to take the long way back towards the pavilion. Second wicket down for United right after the power play. So 49 for 2. Here comes, and he's flicked that away. He'll get a boundary on the first delivery of his innings. 4 runs for Vinny. Brilliant stroke, brilliant shot, and that will give him confidence and not allow the pressure of the wicket to settle in. Look at that. Really, they're batting really well with a good timing in the strokes. 50 comes up for United. They're 53 for 2 in 6.2 overs. And Vinith will face another delivery. Here comes Azaz. Oh, he's missed that. He's missed the line completely. Here comes Azaz. Tapped it back. Good defense, good delivery. Treat it with respect. I think Vinny here needs to replicate what Ashish was doing and build on it. Ashish unfortunately had to depart earlier. Oh, this is what I was talking about. Might get a couple. No. Brilliant efforts there from the fine leg fielder, but he'll get another boundary. Two boundaries in this over with a wicket. Let's have a look. He's bowled it onto his pads and just a mere flick. Good chase there by the fine leg fielder. He's tried it really well, but that won't be enough to stop the ball from racing away towards the fence. That's tapped back hard. Chase for the. Oh, that's a fumble. That's a fumble. Four extra runs again, this time for Vinny. And he's already in double figures. End of seventh over. Started off really well, but three boundaries. 7 overs gone. United here are 61 for 2. Right, Subiran comes in for the second over. That's gone up. Keeper will take it. Yes, he will. Third wicket down. And it's the end of Akshay's inning so far. He's looking good in touch, but again missed out on timing and power. And what a brilliant catch that was by the keeper. He had to run back. Look at that. He had to run a couple of yards back to the stump, but he did some brilliant glove work there. Good catch there. Good catch that. And the fall of third wicket for United. They're losing wickets in succession here after a good start. Havik is the new batter in. Sumiran gets a wicket on the first delivery. We've seen a couple of wickets in two successive overs. Bhavik ready to face his first ball on his guard. They're making a couple of changes to the field. They've got the square leg outside and they've got deep mid wicket in place and long on, long off and a deep extra cover. So just one fielder, it's a short fine leg towards the leg side and an added protection. They've got a short third man who covers inside the ring on the offside. First delivery and he's dealt it really well. Shaped a bit, shaped away a little bit. 61-3. Might get a single. No. Good call. Oh, that's a good hit. Good hit there from the point backward point fielder. And then he had one stump to aim and he's done that well. Three deliveries bowled and no runs conceded so far. Brilliant bowling from Sumiran. He's got hit for 9 runs in his first over. He's made a really good comeback. Here comes Sumiran to Bhavik. Oh, good delivery. Good delivery. Shaping away from the pads. Pavik taking his time to settle in, and that's absolutely fine. I mean, they are in a need of a partnership here. Tapped it back towards the baller. Brilliant over. This is last over, last delivery of this over. Will this be a maiden wicket over at this stage of the game? Or can he get another wicket here? Pressure on Bhavik. Here comes Sumiran. Scrolled up and he's just missed that. Brilliant maiden wicket over from Sumiran. And Jbcn United a bit of in a crisis. 8 overs gone. They're 61 for 3. Azaz is back with his second over of the spell. Has conceded 13 runs and a wicket in the last over. Will he get another wicket here in this? Oh, that's bounced up a bit. Oh, that would have just rolled onto its stumps. Lucky there, Vinny. Pressure building up on United. Can they build this Can they build on this momentum? Sparks, here we go. Oh, that's a lovely cut shot, but finds the fielder again. 8 straight dot deliveries. Are we sensing a wicket here now? Here comes Azaz. It's up in the. I'll get a single. Right, so first run in the previous 9 deliveries. We really need to get going. It's important here to keep the scoreboard ticking, but Sparks have got two really good spinners who are not letting runs flow easily. Bhavik on strike was yet to open his scoring up account, and that's missed again. 8.3 overs. United are 62 for 3. Here comes Azaz is considered 1 run so far in this over. Oh, that's edged away. But what an effort! What an effort! He certainly saved a boundary for his team. Will get a single. Vinny's on strike. Here comes Azaz. Short delivery. Tapped it towards the long off. Right, 2 runs from the last 2 overs. Brilliant bowling. Absolutely brilliant from Azaz. 9 overs gone and they've got the match back in their control. 9 overs gone and United are 64 for 3. Ankit is the new bowler in. They made a change into the bowling. Ankit coming across the wicket, left armour. Oh, brilliant start. Brilliant start to his over. They really have got the hold of the match. They're controlling the flow and dictating the flow right here. 64 for 3. Ankit coming across the wicket. That's a bad delivery. And he's punished it as well. That will go for the first maximum of this innings. Full toss delivery up for the taking. And it'll be a drinks break. So 9.2 overs gone. United are 70 for 3. Right, so after quick refreshments, we are back into the live action. 9.2 overs gone. AIS Sparks have made brilliant comeback to the match. 70 for 3 United. Vineet looking good. 20 of 11, and he's accompanied by Bhavik, who has scored 1 runs of 7 delivery. Ankit coming across the wicket. He got hit for a sixer in the previous delivery, and that's a lovely short delivery that raced away towards the fence. Misfielding by the deep mid wicket, but it was hit with such power, it went like a bullet. Another boundary. They're capitalizing on this and they're scoring runs freely here. Here comes Ankit. That will be a wide delivery and he'll have to bowl that again. Here comes Ankit. He needs to find his way back into the game. tapped it back again into the gap. Oh, Vinny is looking in good touch. Nothing much long on or mid wicket could do. Found the gap really well. And the momentum back into the heart of United. 79 for 3. And he scored 15 runs of this over so far. Can he get a wicket? Can he make a comeback here? Maybe toss a flighter one. Tempt the batsman for a big hit. Oh, well, again, I guess it's missed that. 79 for 3 after 9.5 overs. Ankit with the last delivery of the final over. Oh, brilliant! That is what was needed. Brilliant way to end this over. 10 overs gone, and we are halfway through the game of the first innings. United are 79 for 3. Change of ends. 10 overs gone. 79 for 3. Azaz, the new bowler in, he'll be continuing in for his third over. He's got a wicket to his account, and he'll be bowling to Bhavin. Azaz coming over the wicket. The game looks balanced here. They have managed to hold on to their run rate of 8. They were streaming in on the run rate of 8. It's currently 7.9. But they've managed to bring that run rate back here, and as well, I mean, previous over must have helped them tremendously. They scored 15 runs. Right, let's see what magic can Azaz give here. Pitched up, and he'll have to bowl it again. That'll be given as a wide. 80 for 3 after the halfway mark. And what are the projected scores we're looking here at? 160, 165, 170 maybe. That's gone up. That's gone up. Oh, that's a brilliant effort. Brilliant effort by the fielders at the cover. Will get a couple there. But he's dropped that. I mean, it was not easy at all. He had to run in an opposite direction. And in the sunlight, with sun on his face, brilliant efforts. Will get couple runs. 3 runs of this over. Here comes Azaz. Tapped it towards the fielder. Will get a single. Right now he's good going there. He's getting going. Beneath on strike now. Beneath on strike. Spinned away, cut it away brilliantly. Will find the fielder at extra cover. Bit of a fumble there, but won't make much difference. Oh, they've got it. Bad throw that is. And he just leaked away an extra single after a brilliant fielding effort. Slight fumble, and they've capitalized on it. 85 for 3 after 10.3 overs. Full toss is flicked away in the gap. Might get a couple, or yes, he'll get a boundary there. Vinny is playing with a strike rate of 200 outside the power play. Brilliant batting. 10.4 overs. Jbcn United are 89 for 3. Glanced away again. Only get a single. 10 runs of this over so far. Last delivery of this third over from Ezaz. Let's see if he can manage to get a wicket here. Touched up back to the bowler, tapped back. 11 overs gone. United are 90 for 3. Sumiran coming in for his third over. Vinith on strike. Cut away finds the fielder at the short third man. Brilliant bowling by Sumiran. He has been so economical for his team. 2.2 overs and he has conceded only 9 runs and has a wicket to his account. This will be an interesting matchup. Vinith versus Sumiran, and he's played it with respect. He's tapped there towards mid off for a single, quick single. It'll be interesting to see how Bhavik deals with Sumiran. Can Sumiran manage to get a wicket here, or can Bhavin manage to get a odd boundary? Another quick single. Brilliant running. Good call from Bhavin and brilliant running between the wickets. Both the batters were running at the danger end, yet they've managed to steal a single. Clap flicked it away. Will get only a single. The gap. 93 for 3. That hits the stumps and they'll get a single. Good over by Sumiran. He's has conceded 13 runs of his 3 overs so far. United are after 12 overs, they are 94 for 3. Atul is the new bowler in. He'll be coming up for his first over. He'll be bowling over the wicket. Bhavin will be his first batter he bowls to. Bhavin playing with a strike rate. Bhavik playing with a strike rate of 50. Needs to get going. Right, here comes Atul. That stayed a bit low and he manages to get a single towards long on. That one kept low as well. He's a bowling flipper. He might get to trap the batsman in the front for an LBW. It will be interesting to see how these batters deal with Atul. Tapped away into the gap. Just a single. Bhavik on strike. Full toss, he's hit that up in the air. Falls safe. Falls in no man's land, will only get a single. Right, are we sensing a wicket here? They're trying for a big shot. Vinith looks in good touch, he's looking well settled, he's timing the ball well, he's got good hand to eye coordination. Short delivery, gets a single again. Last delivery from Atul's first over, and he's got it! He's done him completely. Brilliant, oh, brilliant deliveries. Missed that, and it's gone on to the stumps. It's cleaned him up completely. Let's have a look. He's missed the length. The ball shaped away just a bit, and that was a quality ball. Fourth man down. Bhavik will have to take the long way back towards the pavilion, and United are 98 for 4 after 13 overs. Nikhil is a new batter in, and we have a change in the bowling. We've got another spinner coming up. How many spinners do they have in their armory? I think this is the fourth or fifth spinner they're making use of. Ronak, it's a new bowler, and okay, it's a medium pacer. Apologies for that overlook. Left arm coming in play. Ronak to Vineet. Oh, that shaped away just a bit. Will get a single. Nikhil, the left-hander, ready to face his first delivery. Bit of an appeal. Tried to jab it towards the square leg. There's a huge gap for the left-hander towards the leg side. They've got almost no fielder inside the circle. They've got a long on, a deep mid wicket, a square leg. Glanced it away. Will get a single. Hundred comes up for United after 13.3 overs. They're 100 for 4. Vineet strike is on 40. He'll have to bowl that again down the leg side for a wide. That's got straight up in the air. Keeper chasing it. Will fall in the no man's land. Vineet, lucky again, will get a single. Tried to hit towards the leg side with a flick, and he straightened up. It got to the leading edge of the bat. It rose straight up, as tall as the skyscraper of Mumbai. Here comes Ronak. Right, can we expect few explosive shots from Nikhil here? He's looking, he's coming out here to be brutal. So wide delivery, he wanted to steal a single there. He saw an opportunity, but Nikhil was not interested. Good call there. There was no need for such risky runs. Ronak coming in. Oh, ho, ho. He'll get a boundary there. Leg by single by the umpires, clipped it by the bat, by the pads. Here comes Ronak. He's been brilliant so far. 5 runs conceded of this over. Last delivery of his first over. Oh, that's just unfortunate. He's missed the line and length completely. The batter leaves it. Keeper misses it. 4 wides to United. 5 free runs, freebies for United. 10 runs of this over so far. Right? Can he end this on a wicket note? He's coming around the wicket to the left-hander. Will be an interesting tactic to see this. Let's come that off again from his pads. No, he said that. So right, the end of 14th over. United are 113 for 4. Atul is the new bowler in. He's coming in for his second over, and he's bowled brilliantly in the first over. He's got a wicket of Bhavik, and if you've just seen, it was a lovely delivery, shaped away a bit, and there was nothing the batter could do. 113 for 4 after the end of 14 over. Nikhil will be facing Atul. Right, here comes Atul. Full toss, he flicked it away brilliantly. He'll only get a single. The fielder at the square leg place there. Atul to win it. Glanced away towards the fine leg. It's a brilliant fielding. He'll get a single though. Nikhil, strike. Atul is bowled brilliantly so far. Oh, that's a lovely stroke. Bounced a little bit, but he's dealt it really well. So another single. Vinith must be eyeing his half century. Tapped it back towards the bowler. 116 for 4. 7.9 is the run rate. Pretty balanced game so far. Both the teams have done brilliantly. As we move on towards the final fifth, a short delivery. Oh, he's been lucky there again. He's missed it again. He timed it a bit early. He read the line and led brilliantly well. 116 for 4. Last delivery. Atul has conceded 3 runs of this over so far. And he's got it again. Second wicket. And it's the big man is sending back to the pavilion. Vinith has to fall. And he's cleaned up another batsman. Would you believe that? Look at that. He anticipated it. He anticipated the batter to go big. Slower delivery. And he is teasing the umpire here. A bit of a friendly camaraderie between them. Abhishek is brought back into the attack. Half of the team back in hut. 116 for 5 after the end of 15th over. Abhishek was bowled brilliantly earlier. He's got a wicket to his account. He'll be bowling to Nikhil. Last 5 overs. Let's see what they can put up here. That's a big appeal. The umpire is not interested in it at all. He's pleading the umpire there for the wicket, but umpire stays firm on his decision. Glanced it away to get a single. Bit of a fumble there, but no extra damage done. Right, Nikhil, Abhishek will get a single again. They're not trying for the big shots yet, and umpire signaled like bye. Good shot that was. Played it away with the swing. They got a short keeper for Abhishek. And he's hit that well. Straight towards the oh, bit of a fumble there. Will they get an extra single? The quick running there. Oh, there's the chance. Is that a chance? No. He's made it back in time. Will get 2 runs for that. Was a good shot from Nikhil. Looks like he's found his flow after all. a quick single. That's a quick single. Mm, Good run. That is. They're stealing runs now. Atul, the new bad bowler in, he's got 2 wickets in 2 overs, and both the times he have bowled the batsman completely. Deceptive bowling. He's weaving his spin like a magician. Change in field here. Got he got the catching covers in place earlier, but he wants it at mid wicket. Right, so they've got a long on, a deep mid wicket, a square leg, short fine leg, and they've got square leg inside the circle as well. Interesting field. His brilliant delivery. He's beaten the batter completely. He'll get a single. A tool to cheer. Oh, that's it. He's hit that well, but will only get a single. Up in the air. Is there a chance? No. He wants us another single, Chirag, but Nikhil is not interested for that. Good call. 126 for 5. They've dealt with Atul really well so far. He's been a dangerous bowler. 2 balls to deal with. Chirag on strike. Short delivery, but it stayed low. Manages a single. He'll steal that. He'll flick that, and he'll steal a single. Good over again by Atul. He's been economical. He's bowled 3 overs. He's conceded 13 runs with 2 wickets. 17 overs gone, and United needs to get going here after a brilliant start. They are 128 for 5. Sumiran is the new bowler in. He's back again for his fourth over. He's been brilliant as well. Sumiran and Atul. They've managed to strangle their hold on scoreboard. Taken 3 wickets in total. Comes here for 18th over. Nikhil on strike. Another single. That was hit up in the air. We get a single. And Sumiran to Nikhil. Oh, it's missed that. Kept it a bit short away from the batter. That'll be wise. Keeper has missed that. Chirag shuffles. trying to find a huge shot, big shot, but we'll get only a single. Last delivery of 18th over and final delivery of Sumiran's brilliant spell as well. Taps it away towards the long on, long off for a single. 18 overs gone and United are 133 for 5. Abhishek Atul is a bowler in. He'll be bowling his final over. He's been brilliant. He's only conceded 13 runs of 3 overs and has 2 wickets. Right. Can he get a couple of wickets here? Nikhil, will he manage to hit a boundary of Atul? Oh, he wants a single. Chirag. Is that a chance? And he's got him! There was no need for that. And Atul is a man who can do nothing wrong. Chirag tried to get back on strike, but brilliant hit from Atul. And he's far from his home. Sixth man down. Here comes Atul. Tapped it back again for the single. Brijesh is a new man in. Can he go for a big shot here? Important thing is, are they content with the score? I mean, the way they were playing initially with Akshay, with Vineet, with Ashish, it seemed like 200 was in touch, was in sight. But let's see if they can hold on to 160. Full toss delivery, taps it away, only get a single. Nikhil on strike, hit that well, and oh, misfield, bit of a fumble, and an odd boundary to Atul's account. Won't look good. He's been brilliant so far, but 4 runs to Nikhil, and that'll make him feel good. They needed this boundary, and they need more boundaries here. Misfield between the two fielders. There was a worry of collision as well. We'll have to come to this run up again. Right, Nikhil on strike. Hit that again. Will he get for another couple? No, only a single. Manage with only a single. 140 up there. 140 for 6. They are eyeing a competitive total. Short delivery, tapped at towards the extra cover. 19 overgone, and brilliant spell by Atul comes to an end. He's conceded 21 runs for 2 wickets after 4 overs, 141 for 6, and we are here for the final over. Put concede. 141 for 7. Fareen is the new batter in after a fall of a wicket. Scott behind. Abhishek. Tossed up, he's hit that up in the air. Over the fielder's head. Will he get a boundary here? Bit of a chase there, and that's a brilliant fielding. He's coming back for the third here, and he's missed that. He's got 3 runs off that delivery. Let's have a look at the wicket. Shaped a bit. He wanted to cut it, and he threw his bat at the ball. Result wicket. 3 runs coming up from Pareen. He's trying for a big shot here. Right, last 4 deliveries. Can they hold on till 150? 144 for 7 is the score. Nikhil is taking his time. He spent a lot of time in the middle. He's 18 of 21. Can we expect a couple of big shots from here? They need boundaries here. They need as much maximum runs they can from this stage of the game because they know it's a good batting surface. Here comes Abhishek. So he's hit that. Will he find the fielder? Yes, he does. Only a single. Last 3 delivery. Pareen. He has hit that in his first delivery for a triple. Here we go. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Non-strikers asking for a wide. The umpire refuses it blatantly. 4 runs of this over from 4 delivery. Last 2 deliveries. They are 145 for 7. Here comes Abhishek to Pareen. That's up in the air. Finds the fielder. Will get a single. Is that an appeal? And the umpire isn't interested in that one. Last delivery of the first inning coming up there. 146 for 7. Can they get to 150? Can Abhishek gets his third wicket? Here we go. Last delivery. Nikhil on strike. Oh, he's hit that. He's hit that brilliantly into the gap. That is what they needed. And they've got to a competitive total after a bit of fumbles and here and there in middle. Brilliant balanced game so far in the first inning. And Jbcn United will end up with 150 for 7 on board. And Sparks will have to come back after a short innings break, chasing 151.
Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1. Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1.
Right, so back we are here for the second innings, and AIS Sparks will be requiring 151 runs from 20 overs, what promises to be an exciting chase. There's some brilliant bowling performances by Sparks, and they need to replicate those levels in batting as well. And balanced batting performance by Jbcn Stars in during their batting tenure, and they need to replicate and build on and get a back, get a hold on to the match. Nikhil will be starting off with the first over of this innings. Umpire signals play and the action begins. Here we go. Good pace on that one, but we'll have to bore it again. 151 is the target, so it's a good target. It's a competitive total. I mean, looking back, they would feel that they are a 20 or 25 runs short, maybe a 30 odd runs short, the way they had started initially. But a few wickets here and there, and they lost the momentum completely. First boundary of the innings. Karan is rocking into the middle, wastes no time to settle in, hits that over backward point for a boundary. First runs in the first official runs after that wide, and they have already have 5 runs on the board. Let's have a look. It was swinging away. He did not time it that as well as he would have wanted. He threw the bat there, but manages to secure a boundary for his team. 5 for no after one. Here comes Nikhil. Can he make a comeback with a wicket? Can we sense an early wicket here? I mean, they do need a couple of early wickets in the power play itself, and he's hit that brilliantly. That has gone all the way for 6 over mid on. Look at that brilliant timing there, and that just goes away, sails away outside the ropes. 11 runs on the board already. Pressure, pressure on the bowling team. Nikhil will have to find his way back. Karan, leaving no stones unturned here. Oh, that's a brilliant delivery. And he's got runs there again. The fielder is having a chase here. Manages to get 2 runs there. Oh, he's hit that again. All the way towards the fence. And he has come all guns blazing. He's wasting no time. He's making full use of the field restrictions. 16 runs already of 4 deliveries. 17. I'm sorry, 17 runs on the board. Karan is playing with a strike rate of 400. That is just brilliant. Nikhil needs to find a way back into the game. Can he get a wicket here? We have seen in previous instances that after boundaries, couple of boundaries, the bowler has found his way to get a wicket. Can he replicate the same here? Nikhil, Karan, let's see what happens on this delivery. Status 6 of 4. And he's done it again! That's what I was saying. That's what we were talking about. We were sensing a wicket there, and wicket we have got. He's chopped on onto his stumps inside eight. He threw his bat again. Let's have a look. He bowled a bit wider away from the batter. Half-hearted shot, did not read the line perfectly, and he's chopped on onto its stump. Entertaining innings comes to an end, and Nikhil gets his man. 17 for 1. Abhishek is the new batter in. He's done well with the ball. Now he's up for the task with his bat as well. Can he build on this? Nikhil, can he get another wicket? Commentators curse, ladies and gentlemen. I was here talking about wicket, and he's got that here. Here comes Nikhil. That's a brilliant delivery. Misfield, but no damage done. I will still say a brilliant over for Sparks. They've managed to score 17 runs, however, they've lost a wicket. So this is a poised inning, poised over. 17 for 1 after 1. Brijesh is the new bowler in. Oh, that'll race away towards the fence. The boundaries are flowing here. First runs for Ankit here as well. And they're not letting the run rate down. Even after a wicket, Bridges. Oh, that's a lovely delivery. Nipped away. Missed the outside edge. Brilliant. He got a bit of a swing on his assistance. Swing on offer. 1.3 overs done. They're 21 for 1. Here comes Rajesh. Bowled two brilliant over deliveries. That's up in the air. That's a clean stroke. That's a clean stroke. That will go all the way for 6. And these moments put additional pressure on the fielding team. Brilliant stroke. He loves to play the shot in that area. We have seen in previous matches as well. Ankit overs baller's head, over the mid-on's head for a 6. Classical stroke, brilliant stroke play, immaculate timing. 27 for 1, 1.3 overs, and it looks like Sparks are in a bit of a hurry. goal that while he's aged it, but he finds the short third man, skipping it away from the batter. The previous delivery, he got the ball swinging in and he got punished for a sixer. Now he's skipping it away. Brilliant tactic. Are we sensing a wicket here now? Because Sparks are going all guns blazing. They're going berserk at this moment. Kept that away, but he'll have to bowl that one again. White ball signaled by the umpire. 29 for 1 to 1.4 overs. 28 for 1. Comes Vinesh. That's a lovely stroke. That will go for 4 again over the 30-yard circle towards the extra cover cordon. Brilliant batting by Ankit. He looks in a hurry. He wants to end this match quickly and maybe head home early for the India-Pakistan clash. It's going to be an entertaining Sunday here for everyone. First, this match up here at Ghatkopar, and we are all looking forward for the evening clash between two heads, India and Pakistan, from Colombo. Nikhil coming back for his second over. He's conceded 17 runs, but he's got a wicket. भाई 13 का चार्जर है क्या? What a delivery! Nikhil is on a roll here. In swinging delivery. He tried to lift it over the covers and he's missed that completely. Stumps are rattled here. Nikhil gets another wicket and he's cleaned up another batsman. Let's have a look. Swinged in and there was nothing the batter could do. Brilliant in swinger. He's able to get the ball, swing in both the ways. Second man down. 32 for 2. So at one end, we are seeing a wickets trembling, and at one end, we are seeing runs flowing like water. Interesting contest this. Aziz is the new batter in. He was brilliant with the ball earlier. We saw he's got a couple of wickets, got a good catch at long off, and he's ready to face the first ball. Nikhil, can he get another wicket here? He's on a roll here. Let's see. Brilliant delivery. Brilliant delivery and a watchful leave. 32 for 2, 2.2 overs. Big appeal, but Fire is not interested. 32 for 2. 2.3 overs, 2 dot deliveries, no runs conceded so far. Brilliant over. Brilliant comeback from Jbcn United. 32 for 2. Here comes Nikhil. He's on strike. Swinging in again. So a brilliant maiden wicket over by Nikhil. And they've got a hold on this match now. JBC and United, 3 overs gone. Sparks are 32 for 2. Brijesh is the new bowler in. This will be continuing his spell. Running in for the second over. Ankit scored 14 of 6 deliveries. Was looking brilliant in the first few overs. Now the times have changed. They've lost a couple of wickets in quick succession. Thanks to brilliant bowling by Nikhil. Here comes Brijesh. Good delivery. He wants a single. He won't get it. They need to put on more pressure on the batters. And that is what exactly they are doing. Dot balls and wickets will build pressure. 32 for 2. 7 is the required run rate. Brijesh, but wide delivery straight towards the covers. Brilliant, brilliant bowling. They're bowling according to the field. Tapped it back into the gap. Might get a couple. No, you'll have to suffice with a single. Aziz on strike. He's yet to open his scoring account. 0 of 5 deliveries. He must be feeling the pressure here. Right, can they capitalize on this and get his wicket here? Brijesh made a couple of changes to the field. They've got third man inside the ring. Poor delivery. That's a poor delivery. Must have slipped away from the bowler's hand. Full toss, and Aziz will punish that towards the fence for 4. Just a flick. Brilliant timing into the gap, and that will race away. Good delivery. Tried to hit that, but a swing and a miss. We're live here from Fatima ground at Ghatkopar. It's a scenic ground. We're seeing a couple of flights every couple of minutes. Here comes Brijesh. Straight towards the fielder. Is there a chance? Is there? Oh no! Brijesh, he missed that completely. Was a bit harsh throw. Couldn't get back in time. Or Aziz would have been in trouble at the non-striker's end. He was gone. Oh, he was done there completely. 4 overs gone. They are 38 for 2. Right, they've got Nikhil for his third over, and he has got wickets in both the over and previous over was gold. Was cherry on top with a maiden wicket over. Can he get another wicket here? That's up in the air. Fielder chasing it. And yes, he's done it. Beauty. Beauty of a catch. What a catch at backward point. Delete space. Dot dot. Look at that. What a catch that was. He kept his balance. And a three-man into the dugout, and Nikhil, he's a man who can do nothing wrong at this stage. Brilliant fielding by Chirag there at backward point. Simply brilliant. He's got 3 wickets in 3 overs. Nikhil with his Midas touch is turning everything to gold, whatever he's touching it. Tumiran is a new batter in 38 for 3. It's going to be an interesting contest the way the things are turning up. Can he get another? He's on a roll here. Sumiran facing Nikhil. Here we go. Shot. Straight towards the fielder. 38 for 3. In his last 8 deliveries, he's conceded 0 runs and has taken 2 wickets. Brilliant bowling by Nikhil after getting hit for 17 runs in the first over. Oh, brilliant delivery. Tried for a Yorker there, only get a single. They need to build a partnership here. Ankit, who's been there since first over. He's well settled. He scored 15 runs of 9 delivery. He's found his flow. 39 for 3. Here comes Nikhil. Ah, he's bowled that well. Only one run conceded so far. Two more deliveries remaining. Can he get another? Can he get another wicket? Oh, brilliant, brilliant bowling. Respected the ball. He stepped back. No need for a shot when the bowler is on a roll here. He's steaming in hot. Snake Hill. 39 for 3. Almost 30 for no after 2 overs. 30 for 1 after 2 overs. And now they're 39 for 3 after 5. Brilliant comeback by Jbcn United. Short delivery and he's pulled it away. They'll go all the way for a 4. Brilliant shot. He was looking good. He tried something new. And he's got runs in that process. Ankit, brilliant shot. He's reminded of Rohit Sharma here. 5 overs gone. Sparks are 43 for 3. Ashish is a new bowler in. He was brilliant with his wrist work during batting. Let's see if he can weave his magic here in the field while bowling as well. Sumiran will be taking the charge. Here comes Ashish. Sumiran. Lower delivery. Pitched up. And a brilliant fielding effort. Brilliant fielding effort by the skipper. At mid off. That is so inspiring to watch. It just lifts the spirit of the team up and puts pressure on the batting side. Let's have a look. Brilliant dive, brilliant effort. That's gone up in the air. That's gone up in the air. He's taken it. Brilliant. This is what a catch. Cotton ball. The ball rose as high as a tower there. And fourth man down for 44. Sparks in trouble. Brilliant bowling by Ashish. And it's a big man who has to depart. Ankit, who's looking good touch. Hit a brilliant full shot with the previous over as well. Let's see. Let's have a look here. Pitched up, full length delivery, and it goes straight into the bowler's hand, and he makes no mistake. Up for the grab. 44 for 4. Atul is a new batter in. He was brilliant with the ball. He took a couple of wickets, conceded 20-21 odd runs. 2 or 3 wickets to his account. Now they are 44 for 4. The last over of the power play coming in. Ashish has already got a wicket. They need a partnership here. They need an anchor. Can Atul be that anchor? Or will Ashish get his man again? Here we go. Oh, brilliant. Brilliantly put away as well. After a brilliant start, they're trembling wickets. 44 for 4. At one stage, we were 1.2 overs, 1.3 overs, 27, 30 for 1. And now, we are 5.3 overs for 44 for 4. Absolutely brilliant comeback from Jbcn United. Here comes Ashish. Flighted delivery. That's gone up in the air again. Is there a chance? No. That will race away towards the fence for a 4. And Atul will feel better and more confident with the shot. Let's have a look. Oh, that was a full toss. That was a poor delivery, but it must have been slipped away from his hand. And we have seen so far that a boundary is followed by a wicket. Can Ashish create an opportunity here? 48 for 4. Here comes Ashish. Brilliantly bowled. We get a single there. Right, last delivery of the power play. Sumiran on strike. Ashish, can we expect some action here? We'll only get a single. Brilliant power play for JBCN United. 6 overs gone and Sparks are 50 for 4. Pareen is the new bowler in, and the fielding restrictions are lifted here. They can have 5 players outside the 30-yard ring. Here comes Pareen. Tapped away. He wants a single. Is there a chance? Keeper's end. No. 51 for 4. Atul on strike. Started off well with a boundary. Oh ho ho, lovely delivery. Shaped away a bit. Just missed that. 51 for 4 after 6.2 overs. Comes Pareen. And he'll have to bowl that again. Lost his rhythm a bit. Fifty-two for 4. Strike to cut that away. I mean, there's a risk of chopping it back onto the stumps when you play such kind of shots and if you misread the line. 52 for 4. Here comes Pareem. And that's an appeal. It's a huge appeal by the keeper. But the umpire is not at all interested. Funny scenes here. The keeper is pleading with the leg umpire. They are making chances here. They're putting pressure, and it's lovely to see whole team getting involved. The third man came running up for the appeal at the pitch. 52 for 4. Oh, lovely deliveries, bowling onto the test match line and length, beating the batsman. The spirits are up. They're not making it easy at all. 52 for 4. Here comes Farid for the final delivery of this over. He's been brilliant so far. Taps away towards the square leg for a dot. 7 overs gone. Sparks are 52 for 4. Ashish will be continuing his spell. Back for the second over, he's got a wicket in the previous one. And an important wicket of Ankit was looking hot there. 52 for 4. Here comes Ashish to Sumiran. Oh, he's missed it. Inside edge. And that'll be 4 more runs. Lucky there. The batter. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, he would have just chopped it on towards his leg stump. But he misses it. And the ball races away towards the fence for 4. Sumiran, the batter. Fifty-six for 4. Good delivery. Shaped inside a little bit. Taps away towards the mid wicket for a single. They need a solid partnership here, and these two guys are doing exactly that. Boundary followed by a single is a smart play. Always missed that again. Brilliant delivery. Trying to play cross the line. Yorker delivery straight towards the bowler. Ashish has been brilliant so far. Conceded 5 runs of 4 delivery of his second over and 12 runs in overall. 94 runs required in 12.2 overs. 57 for 4. Onto the pads is flicked away brilliantly. Will that race away for a 4? Oh, after a brilliant effort, despite a brilliant effort, they'll get 4 runs. Good shot by Atul, sensible batting. Look at that. Was a good effort, good chase given by the fielder. Manages to get his foot, but couldn't stop the ball from racing away towards the fence. Ashish coming up for the last delivery of this over. 90 runs required. Cut away straight towards the third man. 8 overs gone and Sparks are 61 for 4. Fareen continuing his spell. He's back for a second over. Fareen comes in and they've got a square leg behind the circle. They've got an extra cover and a long one longer flicked away. It's the square leg inside the circle. Is there a chance? Is the direct hit would have got it? Direct hit would have certainly sent him back to the pavilion. They managed to steal a single in there. Here comes Pareem. Brilliant wrist work by Atul. It's another single. The square leg fielder is very busy here. It's been brilliant. He's conceded only 2 runs in the first over and 2 runs so far. Oh, that's a lovely straight drive. Only get a single. Good stroke play by Sumiran. He's 11 of 9 and they are building a solid partnership. Atul and Sumiran. Atul is of 10 on 13. 64 for 4. They have built a 20 runs partnership so far. That's gone up in the air. And that will go into the gap as well. Smart batting by Atul. And he is the man in charge now. What a lovely pickup that was. Anticipated the ball and he allowed the ball to come towards him. No rushing there and rewarded with a boundary. 68 for 4. Tapped it back towards the bowler. Short delivery and he's pulled that away. Another boundary. He's in great touch. Atul proving to be the MVP of the match. Look at that pickup. Look at his judgment of the line and length. 9 overs gone. Sparks finding their spark back into the action, back into the match, and they are 72 for 4. Ashay is the new bowler. Here comes Ashay. Sumiran on strike. Left-handed pace bowler. Medium pacer. Toss straight towards the fielder. These two spinners were brilliant during their partnership while bowling, Sumiran and Atul, and now they are here building a solid partnership during batting as well. Pitched up, only a single at the long off. Atul looking confident here. Full toss and he's cleared the gap. Fielder there at extra cover and he couldn't do much. A brilliant effort at the end. But 4 runs to Atul. That ball was for his to be the take for his to be the taking. Was his for the taking and 4 runs. 77 for 4. Atul 22 of 17 is well settled. He's communicating with his partner brilliantly as well. tossed up straight towards the fielder at long off. Runs are flowing here. Scoreboard is continuously ticking, and that is what is most important when you're 44 for 4. You don't let the pressure settle in. These guys have got the game in control. Atul and Sumiran. Right. Tapped it, and he's trying to get a cheeky single. He's put pressure on the fielder for that. Brilliant presence of mind. And after the end of 10th over, halfway mark of the second inning, Sparks are 80 for 4 and they need 71 runs from the remaining 10 overs. We are here up for a drinks break. Eighty for 4 and we are back here again for the second half of the second innings. Sparks requires 71 runs from the next 10 overs. They are on par with Jbcn United. Even they were 80 for 4 in their first innings, and Munish is the new bowler in. They have introduced the spinner into the attack after 10 overs of the game, and they need a wicket here because these two are looking well, good and settled. Atul on strike, lighted delivery, and oh, that's a lovely stop. Lovely stop at the extra cover. He's very wide. They've kept that cordon open and there's a good amount of gap in there. They've kept it very fine. Just a single though. 81 for 4. Munish to Miran. Slower delivery. Keeper sets off on the chase. Good bowling. Brilliantly dealt with. We saw in the previous innings as well, spinners from Sparks were brilliant. They were generating a good amount of spin. Ball was keeping low at times. It was offering an extra bounce at times, and it was initially very difficult to negotiate with the spinners. Can JVC and United inspire from that and get the spinners to do something here because they desperately need a wicket in here? Atul has been a brilliant stroke maker so far. His initial action of Munish reminds us of Harbhajan Singh, and that's a full toss delivery, and it's punished it into the gap. But brilliant fielding efforts again. Only get a single. Have a look. The way he stretches his back, his arms behind, kind of reminds us of Harbhajan Singh. Sumiran, 14 of 13. Oh, brilliant shot. Only get a single. He's bowling according to the field. And it's very inspiring to see the bowlers adhere to the plan, adhere to the line and length and to the field as well and bowl accordingly, even in that Premier League. Shows us their cricketing acumen. That's a cut stroke. Brilliant efforts. He certainly saved 3 runs for the team. He certainly saved a boundary. And Nikhil is the man. It covers. Let's have a look. Look at that dive. Oh, that was coming as straight as and as fast as a bullet. 11 overs gone. Sparks are 85 for 4. Ashay will continue his spell. The left armer will bowl his first over from this end. From the commentator's end or the tree end, we'll call it. There's a huge tree. As straight to the umpire just behind, very linearly. Here comes Ashay. Atul on strike. Slower delivery. That's gone up. Fielder comes in and he's taken it. This is a huge wicket. Huge wicket. Fifth man down and it's a huge wicket of Atul. Brilliant bowling by Ashay and more brilliant work by the fielder as well. And the spirits are lifted. They are up for a celebration. Ecstasy for them. Atul has to make the long way back towards the pavilion. Fifth man down, and Sparks are 85 for 5. Let's have a look. Lower delivery was a juicy one, shaped away just a bit. He wanted to clear the fence over long off fielder, but no, he settles in and takes a relaxed and a safe, easy catch. He's a safe pair of hands. Akshay, the fielder, has done good job. Atul has to depart for 27 of 24. 85 for 5. And he's gone. Golden duck. 2 on 2. Ashay on the roll here. Oh my. He's chopped onto the stumps and the bells are off. Sixth man down and Sparks are in a crisis here now. Aditya, the man who has to walk back, he's chopped it onto the stumps. And oh boy, the Jbcn United are on a roll here. Look at that. Look at them hurling in the middle. That keeps the spirit and the motor of the team real high. 85 for 6. 2 on 2. He's on a hat trick ball now. Will he get a hat trick? Pressure on the batting team. Jaideep is the new man in. He has to deal with this ball really well. Has to negotiate this well. You cannot afford to give the opponent bowler a hat trick at this stage of the game. 85 for 6. Will be interesting to see what Ashay comes up with. Ashay is ready for his hat trick delivery. And Jaideep is the man on strike. Can he get a hat trick? Here we go. Ashay to Jaideep. That's up in the air. Oh, just over the fielder's head. And that will race away to the fence. Everybody has their heads up on their head. Just shot. Oh, he was done there. Here comes Ashay. Well, he's in a roll. He's on a roll, yeah, even though it was a close call and it went away towards the boundary. But he won't shy away from his next delivery to make a comeback. That's an appeal to the leg and he's done it. 3 wickets in 4 delivery. Oh my! He just missed the hat trick ball, and on the very next delivery, he's got this man again. Oh, that is brilliant! Brilliant by Ashay. Look at that. The ball swinged in a little bit, straight from the batter's gap through the legs. Brilliant stumping by the keeper. Brilliant glove work that is. And Jaideep has to make his way back towards the pavilion. Seventh man down. They were 85 for 4 at some stage, and now they're 85 for 7 in no time. 89 for 7 in no time. Few wickets already, with just 4 runs conceded, and they're getting another shot for an hurdle here. 89 for 7, 11.4 overs. He's in a hurry. Asha is in a hurry. He wants to end this up quickly. Can he get another wicket? He has still 2 more deliveries to go. Can he manage to get a hat trick again? Again, in the sense, can he create that opportunity again and get hold of it? 89 for 7. Here comes Ashay. Samik, the batter on strike. 3 wickets already. 89 for 7. Bit of a halt here in the game. We are good to go. Here comes Ashay. Full and delivery, and the batter misses it completely. Tried to play it in the covers. Last delivery of this brilliant over. They are 89 for 7. Ashay has taken 3 wickets, 3 scalps to his account. 12 runs in just 1.5 over. He's been economical as well. Here we go. Last delivery of this over. Can we get another wicket? Can he make it 4? There's a slip in place. They're putting additional pressure. Serving on strike. Short delivery, and he's played it well. Back to the bowler, and after the end of 12 overs, AIS Sparks are 89 for 7. Manish is the new bowler in. Manish is the new bowler in. He's conceded 5 runs in his first over. He's been brilliant. He's been economical as well. Sparks requires 62 runs from 48 deliveries from the 8 overs. There we go. Miran on strike. He's just falling the wickets, crumbling, falling like a house of cards from the other end. And he's gone up. Finds the fielder. So intent is clear by Sumiran. And he refuses a single there. Is this a wise choice at this stage of the game when you have 8 overs pending and you need to score 62 runs? I mean, you might require some assistance of Somek. Short delivery is middling the ball really well, but he's finding the fielder again. 2 dot balls. Pressure on Sumiran. He's 15 of 16 now. 89 for 7. Can we expect some cameo from Soumik, from Sumiran? And they're both of that capability. Striked it hard into the gap. Finds the fielder and is not taking a single again. 3 consecutive dot balls, what could have been 3 runs. Here we go. Manish. He would be content with those dot balls, and he's refused the single again. Well, not to be too pessimistic, but I don't think that's the right choice. This could have been 4 runs. I guess he's made up his mind that he's only going to deal in boundaries. 89 for 7. I think they have a bit of a safety net in the middle. They have 3 wickets. They could have rotated the strike. He's missed that again. The ball turned it. The ball turned inside a foot away. Brilliant spin work by Manish. He's up here for a maiden over. Can we expect a maiden over or a maiden wicket over? Will he take a single now or will he go big? It will be interesting thing. Sumiran has to make his choice. 62 require from 7.1 over. Here comes Manish. Tossed up and now he's ready for a single. Only 1 run conceded so far. Well, 13 overs gone, 90 for 7. Ashay, the man with the Midas touch. He's been brilliant. He's taken 3 wickets in the previous over. It's up in the air. Won't take a single. Another dot delivery. They will fancy that. I mean, JBC and United will fancy this consistent dot deliveries that will just keep on adding pressure over the batting side. They'll fancy those dot balls as equally as wickets. Here comes Ashay. Stepped out and he's hit that big and out of the park. Maximum for Sumiran. He stepped out, he walked towards the ball, he converted it into a full toss, what could have been a full length delivery, and he's cleared the stands. 6 runs. Let's have a look. Brilliant, powerful stroke. Another one is gone up in the air, and that's cleared again. Back to back sixes. We were all doubting the intentions of Sumiran here, whether he was refusing singles, and now he's clear why he did that. He's dealing with sixes here. Another sixer and 100 up for AIS Sparks. They're 102 for 7. And 2 back to back sixes on Ashay. Can he make a hat trick of sixers? Here we go. Sumiran on strike. Here comes Ashay. Oh, brilliant. He walked back again, stepped out, walked down into the middle, but tapped it back towards the bowler. Let's have a look. Here's the first one. Over mid wicket. Converted the full length delivery into a full toss. And now let's have a look at the second one. Step down over the long off head. Here comes Ashay. He's missed that. And it's gone. Finally, brilliant stumping again by the keeper. Bhavik is the man on behind the stumps. Chirag, he had taken a brilliant catch in the field and brilliant stumping again. And Sumiran, after a couple of hits, 2 sixes back to back, loses his wicket. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Ball swinged inside, shaped away, and he was done and dusted there completely. And this is JBCN's United game to lose now. Ashay, poor man. We just got confirmation in the middle that this is the last wicket on offer. Ronak is the new batter in. 102 for 8. They were defending a short total 150, a very competitive total, and we've got the best, one of the finest T20 matches of this tournament so far. They've defended 150, they're almost on the verge of defending 150. Ronak, the big man on strike, the left handed, is tall. Can he make use of his lever hands and hit a couple? Nudges it for a single. So, end of another brilliant, entertaining over. 3 overs for Ashay is 25 for 4. And AIS Sparks 103 for 8 after 14. And they still require 48 from 36 deliveries. Monish is the new bowler and is continuing in for his third over of the spell. Ronak, can he make advantage of that combination of a right arm off spinner coming around the wicket and Ronak being the left-handed tall batsman? He has an advantage since the leg side on this ground is a bit shorter, okay, so can make use. Oh, that's up in the air and it's cut away. That will that race away for four? No, the outfield is bit slow and it lacked a bit of timing and power as well. But nevertheless, 2 runs to Ronak's account, and that will keep the scoreboard ticking. So as I was saying, the leg side field, the leg side dimensions of this ground are in favor of the left-hander, so he can maybe put a step ahead, clear the fence over mid-wicket's head. Here comes Munish. Ronak. That is what I was talking about. Into the gap for a four. He's a tall man. He can make use of his height. He can make use of his tall hands as a lever. He's pulled that away for four. Here comes Munish again. Oh, brilliant delivery. That's a brilliant delivery. It came over the wicket. That will be a bit easier for the bowler as well, bowling over the wicket to the left-hander. Can he clear the fence once again? 42 require of 33 deliveries. Slower one, pushes it away. Are they looking for a double here? No, just a single. Onish on strike, gets up in the air, just falls short onto the bowler. Saw me on strike, and he's dealt with it safely. They're looking for a single. Can the batter be in trouble? It's an appeal, but he's well in home, well in time at home. End of pardon. Yeah, end of 15th over, 111 for 8. They need 40 of the last 5 overs. And Ronak, the big man, still in the game. What an exciting contest this is turning out to be. I mean, 150, a low competitive scope, could provide such thrilling entertainment. Who would have thought? Akshay, the new bowler in, off spinner coming into picture again. 40 of 30. That's a full length delivery. Only get a single. This will be an interesting contest. Akshay versus Ronak. Ronak, the big man in. He has the leg side field to his advantage from this end. Making couple of changes to the field. They've got a square leg. They've got a deep mid wicket and a long one at least towards the leg side, and he's taking it a bit finer. Here comes Akshay. Lighted short pitch delivery towards the full length. Only get a single. 38 acquire from 4.4, that is 28 deliveries. This is going to be an interesting concept. We are here up for an entertaining ride, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Akshay to Somik with 2 runs of 5 deliveries. Full toss delivery, it will be oh, it's a no ball. No ball signal by the umpire. And free hit to the batter. Free hit to Ronak. We are far from done yet. Though the Sparks have lost 8 wickets, but we are far from done yet. Here comes the free hit delivery. Ronak on strike. Oh, he's missed that. He's missed that completely. The ball kept low. There was nothing much he could have done there. He's appealing for the stumping, but the leg umpire is not interested. Good for Akshay that he's negotiated that free hit well. No damage done. 36 required of 27. Here we go. Ronak. That's up in the air. Oh, brilliant effort. Brilliant effort by the fielder at long off. And he has certainly saved a boundary. 2 runs. He has saved for his team. The spirits are truly up and above for the fielding team, Jbcn United, and they're truly united in all the departments, whether fielding, batting, bowling. They've been brilliant. They got a bit of fumble in batting, but they've stabilized it well there as well. That's gone! That's gone a far way! That's gone for 6. Short pitch delivery, a half volley. Tempting the batsman, allowing him to hit 6 runs. Here we go. Last delivery. Hit that in the gap. Might take a couple. Yes, he does. So an expensive over to the fielding team, United. And Sparks are back in the match again. And the game is very poised up. 26 required of 24 for the last 4 overs. Sparks are 125 for 8 with Ronak going berserk. Manish. Munish is the new bowler. 26 of 24 is coming in for his 4th consecutive over of his spell. 26 require. We are up for an adventure, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Manish. Tossed up, stayed low, straight to the fielder, dot delivery. It's a very thrilling contest. Both teams have been par. 26 of 23 now. Here comes Munish. Somik, he needs to get Ronak on strike. Short pitch delivery. He's tried to lift that up. Goes into the gap. Might take a couple. No, Ronak is not interested in a double. He wants a strike, and rightly so. Brilliant work by Somik there. 25 require. 25 runs required from 22 delivery. 126 for 8. Ronak on strike. Can he get that leg side advantage again? Looking at his stance, I presume he's up and ready for a big hit. He's taken a wide stance there. Monish, can he give a flighted delivery towards the off stump, tempting the batsman to go big? No, he's kept it close. Straight towards the fielder for a single. 24 required of 21. Somik on strike. Can Munish wrap this up? Can Munish wrap Somik up? Here we go. Can we expect a big hit from Somik? Short deliveries into the gap. They'll get a single there. 23 runs required of 20 deliveries. Ladies and gentlemen, after brilliant 38, 36, 37 overs of the game, it's coming down to the final few overs. Ronak, the big man on strike. Here comes Muni. He'll have to bowl that again. Umpire signals the wide. 22 required. 22 needed of 20. 129 for 8. Can Munish complete his spell with a wicket? He's been very economical so far. That's an appeal. Must be pitching outside the leg stump. Dot ball again. 22 needed. 19. Last delivery of this over. Will he go for the big hit or will he suffice with a single? Oh, that's come from his pad. Brilliant over. Brilliant finish to his spell. Munish has been very economical. And 129 for 8 after 17. Right, they have now sorted the services of the premium bowler Nikhil. Somek will be facing Nikhil for the first delivery of his new spell. He's conceded 22 runs and taken 3 wickets. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, out of those 22 runs, 17 runs came from the very first over, and he's made a brilliant comeback after that. Can he wrap things up here? 22 required of 18. Here we go. Tapped back to the bowler. Ronak signals a thumbs up. He looks in no hurries there. 22 of 17. He's 5 of 10. He's playing on a strike rate of 50, but that is not at all what is important here. What is important is getting Ronak back on strike. 22 required of 17. Shot! 4 runs towards the gap from the point and backward point, and it's Somik who has found those shots, found those runs, brilliantly cut away, just glided it into the gap. Now 18 required of 16 and he has hit a boundary of Nikhil's delivery. And ladies and gentlemen, I can sense it on the ground that the tensions are high here. Tension is hanging thick in the air, also into the dugout of Jbcn United as well. Here comes Nikhil. Short delivery is cut down again. And misfield is fumbled. Wants a couple there. Oh no, that's another boundary. 16 require. Needed of 15 now. And it's anybody's game now. 14 of 15. Here comes Nikhil. Saw because strike was hit couple back to back boundaries. That's up in the air. That's missed again. But only a single. They've got protection this time around. 13 of 14. Anyone's game now. It all depends upon who keeps his nerve calm in this special situation. To 13 required of 14. Ronak, the big man on strike. Here comes Nikhil. Ronak on strike. Short delivery and a dot ball. 13 of 13. It's come to ball now. Equation. Run a ball now. 13 of 13. 6 is the required run rate. They're playing with a run rate of 7.7. Anybody's game now. It's 50-50 at this moment, it seems. 13 needed. They need to hold on to their nerves. Both the teams. 13 of 13. Here we go. Oh, tried for a Yorker. And we'll get a single. So the end of 12th, 18th over. AIS Sparks are 139 for 8. 12 required. 12 runs needed of 12 balls. Ashish is the new baller in. He'll be bowling the penultimate over. Taps it back. Single. Now these singles shall put pressure on the fielding team. 11 required of 11. Somig on strike. 11 of 11. 11 of 11. Ashish to Somik. Here we go. Yorker delivery, and he's played it really well. Another single, and there are a lot of claps from the dugout of Jbcn from AI Sparks. 10 of 10. Calling the third man inside the circle. Right, let's have a look at the field. They've got a deep mid wicket, they've got a square leg, long on, they've called third man in. They've, they've put a covers behind, but they've kept it halfway. Here comes Ashish. Short delivery, right on the money. Will he get a couple there? They could have, but they did not. 9 needed of 9. Is this boiling down to the last over, ladies and gentlemen? Nine of 9. Here comes Ashish to Somik. Oh, he's missed that. Just a shy away from the off stump. 9 required of 8. That's a lovely hit. Into the gap and boundary for Somik. He's anticipated it really well. Now 5 runs required of 7 delivery. And I can sense on the field that JBCN United are looking a bit worried. 5 required of 7. Somik. Now he's taking the charge and medal in his own hands. 5 required of 7. Ashish, can you wrap things up on this delivery? Or are we heading towards a final over thriller? Here we go. That's it. And that will go for a single towards the fielder. 4 runs required of the last over. And it's AIS Sparks who are at the driving seat now. 147 for 8 after the end of 19th over. Beneath is the new bowler. He's been given the responsibility to bowl the final over. Is this a wise decision? Because this will be his first over of the match. and they need 4 runs in 6 deliveries. Are they keeping the field close or are they keeping it wide? They are making a couple of changes. They've got a covers inside. They got a wide extra cover. 4 runs required of 6 deliveries. Here we go. We need to Somik. First delivery, he hit that and will get a single. 3 require of 5. 3 runs needed of 5 deliveries. They started off really well. Three runs required of 5 deliveries. 3 runs required of 5 deliveries. Now he's coming across the wicket. He's bowling spin to Ronak. Off spin to Ronak. Full toss. Straight towards the fielder. 2 runs required from 4 deliveries. They'll like this. They'll have no issues with that. And it's a brilliant partnership. 47 runs stand between these two players. 2 runs were needed of 4 delivery. They got a close fielding. They got all the fielders inside the circle. 2 runs needed of 3. Can we have a super over here? Can we expect a thrilling draw into the context? Pardon, ladies and gentlemen, we won't have a super over. 2 runs required of 3 deliveries. Here we go. Oh, that's gone away. That's gone away. They're coming back for a couple. Yes, they have done it. They have done it. AIS Sparks from the clutches of defeat, from the last man standing, they've stolen victory from the hands of defeat, from the clutches of defeat, and it's nothing but exceptional performance by Ronak and by Somik. What a match we had, ladies and gentlemen. Till the last ball, till the second last ball of the inning, we were kept guessing. And it's AIS Sparks who were able to hold their nerves and get across the line. Brilliant effort by JBCN United nonetheless by putting up a competitive total and defending it. They were 89 for 8 at some point of match, and now they've won it by 151 for 8, a 50, a 63 run stand, a 62 run stand for the last wicket, and they've got across. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us in this lovely contest. And we promise to bring you more such exciting contests. And do join us for the second match of the day of TSL at 1:15 p.m. See you soon. Thank you.